Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our How to Use SPSS video series guide. In the last video, we learned how to calculate the measures of central tendency. If you missed this video, feel free to go back and check it out. In this video, we will be covering measures of variability. Feel free to follow along to this video or, as always, to the screenshots provided in your Power of Numbers book. So let's get right into it. First, let's go over some basics. What are measures of variability? So measures of variability determine the degree to which values are spread out or conversely clustered together. For example, the standard deviation is the most important measure of variability, which calculates how tightly or how loosely dispersed a set of values are for each variable. The mean tells you the average, but the standard deviation tells you whether the set of values used to determine the average was tightly or loosely spread around the average. It's important to note that frequencies don't make sense for ratio level variables. There are some cases where it's more valuable to find the frequency rather than the mean. Frequencies are essential when you're summarizing nominal level measures. I'll show you how to run a frequency analysis in SPSS. First, you can go to the command Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and Frequencies. Next, I'm going to change these to variable names, and we're going to move over the variable called sex, with the meaning of what was the respondent's biological sex at birth. Usually we run means and standard deviations, like I mentioned, on interval and ratio level variables, and frequencies on nominal or ordinal level variables. Okay, next we're going to click OK. And you can see that the output gives you the frequency of each value for each of these variables as they occurred in the data, followed by 3 columns of percentages. The first is the simple percentage here. This is calculated from the frequency compared to the sample size. The second column of percentages is the valid percentage, and in this case, it has taken into account any missing values. And the final column is the cumulative percentages, which displays how much of the sample has been accounted for as each new value is added to the list. The valid percentage is what is most often reported, so that is most frequently the most important component of this output. You can see here that the intersection of frequency and male is 203, which means there are 203 respondents whose biological sex was male at birth, as you can see here. And there you have it. Simple as that. I will see you in our next video, and I hope this one was helpful in how to cover measures of variability.